Yo, what's going down? This is your host, Drumatic of Dramatic Reviews. That's my boy.
It's your boy Diverse.
And we are doing Jedi Mind tricks and Benny Pass today. I've never done anything really this underground, even though it's really the kind of music I like the most. It's just know that a lot of people don't watch it so much, so it's not really the big attention getter, so I don't do it much. But me and him both like Benny Pass quite a bit. We've both been big fan of his for a while, so
Absolutely.
let's check out this new song. It's called You Have One Devil, ...
Let's see.
Watch out, come from the east, women from the east side. Watch out, watch out. Women from the east side, come from the east side. Watch out, watch out.
I expected nothing less. His dummy came with his man. But as stupid as he is, he should have came with a plan. See, technologically, this is enslavement of man. The harder the bolder the believers in shame. Whether you speak Yoruba, Santeria, and witchcraft, I ain't even know they made a rollie for your bitch ass. All it take a little bit of buzz for you to get gas. Enjoy yourself, stupid, this shit'll be over quick fast. The hell day, Halloween, demon was born. And money death is waiting for you like I'm beeping the horn. My shooters move the D like they be with Mahone. Impale a motherfucker, go to sleep when it's dawn. You ain't.
So what you think so far?
So far, I have it a typical Vinny Paz beat.
It's kind of how I feel about it.
I can't necessarily say a typical Jedi Mind trick beat, but it's a typical Vinny Paz beat, which isn't a bad thing. Very grimy hip hop. He's, as usual, he's spitting bar to bar. Nothing super wowing. But if you're a Vinny Paz fan, it's appreciative. If you're not a Vinny Paz fan, it's maybe wowing.
If you're a Benny Pass fan, I think it's definitely in typical fashion.
Yeah.
It's what you would expect from Benny. He's coming hard. He does what he always does. So I definitely don't see anything, like you said, mind-blowing about the track.
Or outside of the box.
Yeah, but if you're looking for a good Benny,
if you're looking for a Vinny, then you're not looking for outside of Vinny's box. So you're getting what you're looking for.
Got no aura beat, ain't no type of showing shit. Rigor mortis, body dead, looking like you pose for flicks. Ain't too accurate, the barber to run. And my biscuit always with me like we father and son. Stupid.
Watch out, come from the east, women from the east side.
Real quick,
Watch out.
why do you think we don't hear more scratching in mainstream music? Like, you never hear, because hip hop is all over the radio, but you don't ever hear them
never.
getting down like ones and twos, like ever.
Fuck, I don't know. That's a great question.
It's weird, huh? It doesn't make any sense. That shit's fire, man. We all want to hear it, so I don't understand. Like,
Especially when you throw the word hip hop out there, that you kind of
think turntables.
You think fucking you want to hear some scratching going on, and like, I don't know, man. Thank you, Vinny, though.
It's weird though, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're cutting up. Let's go.
Women from the east side, come from the east side. Watch out,
Yeah, listen. Yeah, I had it up there with this bitch. Take a body for another body like we switch shifts. You don't wanna be on the shit list. Pull the chopper out and fire on him like he dismissed. It's Pyrex everywhere and baking soda biscuit. It's dog hair, the average person couldn't handle this shit. His body's piled up like Nostradamus predicted. Talking out the side your fucking mouth will get you lifted. The SUV is a convertible van. Headshot, body shot like Roberto Duran. How his pussy turned state after he murdered his man. I'm fabulous overseas, free birds in Japan. Had these bullets flying just to see his vertical span. Now these gloves are coming off like I'm nursing my hands. Revere me as a god, mean the merciless man.
You don't know it. You have to know boxing. But in every verse, if you did not know,
Benny Paz.
Vinny Paz, fucking every verse has a boxing reference. I want to say, at least every verse I have heard. Maybe not on first listen, but I mean, listen, he
Well,
is a
Vinny-
huge boxing fan.
Vinny Pasquienda or whatever.
Yeah, I mean,
the guy
that's-
that he took his name from was a boxer. So
I mean, yeah. So I mean, but if you don't know that,
yeah,
pay attention.
for sure. And by the way, he was just snapping though. He
Yeah.
killed that whole verse.
Oh, yeah.
That was fire, dude.
Oh, that Roberto Duran bar was fire.
I mean, we were saying you're getting typical Vinny, but like we said before, it's not a bad thing when we say that. He just, I gotta say, he stepped it up in the second verse. I feel like that's not even your typical Vinny. He was kind of snapping right there.
A little more
You
wordplay,
get-
and it was like punch, punch, punch.
Yeah.
Or you know what I mean? Bar, 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 bar. No filler in any of it. Which you don't really get much filler from Vinny.
And the downfall of being like a really consistent MC or rapper is you're never really gonna outshine yourself because you come dope every time.
Right.
So it's not like.
But in the same sense, it's motivation because you're known for being that consistent. So the expectancy is like, I better hear fucking this because it's always fucking this. And if it's not, then why'd you even put that out, bro? Because it's obvious if it's not at that standard.
And I think Vinny could rap in many different styles if he wanted to. I just think that he sticks to his style.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah,
type thing,
that's
you know?
Vinny. That's what he
especially
does.
if you kind of own that style. You're that style.
Yeah. It'd be weird to hear him start like flipping it up like Big Sean or something.
Yeah.
Just like trip you out. I don't even know if people would like it. He'd lose a lot of fans doing it.
It would be a total different style.
And it's not even a bad thing that he did it, and they probably sound alright, but really, that's not why people listen to Vinny's all
Right.
that. Vinny's.
That's why they listen to Big Sean.
Yeah, that's facts.
Come from the east, women from the east side. Watch out. Women from the east side. Come from east side. Watch out. Watch out.
I know I said every verse was a boxing reference. I meant every song was a boxing reference. Not every verse. That'd be a little over the top. Every song.
Straight up. Yeah, I knew what you meant. And hopefully y'all did too.
Yeah,
But
fuck, I
anyway-
gotta clear it. I gotta clear it. Oh, this guy's a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Well, fuck
So-
you if you think that.
So overall, when I judge these things, I usually go off of the beat,
Mm-hmm.
the flow, the lyrics, content, and and I usually just basically compare them to them. Like I don't compare Vinny to Joyner Lucas, or I don't really hold their standard to other people.
So
I try.
it's to the typical Vinny.
Yeah,
standard.
yeah. I compare them to themselves. That way, I'm not really being too hard on somebody, or not really being fair to somebody because they're different. So I try and just compare.
So out of 5 then?
I'm going up out of 5.
That's kind of easy.
So an average Vinny would be a 3. I do a half scale if you want to do a 3.5 or
Mhm.
4 or 4.5 or whatever it is you feel like doing. The biggest point to me is just the fact that he's got to outshine himself. If it's unbelievable, it would be a 5.
Right.
If it's really good for him, I'd give it a 4. If it's typical him, I'd give it a 3. If it's a little disappointing, I'd give him a 2. And if it was absolutely garbage, I would give it a 1.
Well, for me, I can't say that it was like it's not a 5 because it's not like completely outshining
It's
himself.
not mind blowing.
But you use the words like very good. I mean, at being a 4, very good as a song or very good for Vinny Paz is 2 different things. I feel like very good for Vinny Paz is like fucking every song. So
That's what I meant by though. Very good for Vinny Paz.
So I would say a 3.5, just because it's not very good. It doesn't outshine all his other songs. It's not very good compared to like this Vinny Paz song, but it's like good. You know what I mean? It's like I feel like you said in the second verse he stepped it up and was spitting. In the third verse, I feel like he stepped it. But I feel like it wasn't like a whole different level. You know what I mean?
But you gotta remember before you give your score, a whole nother level is a 5.
Okay. So I would say like, I mean,
But if it
I
was
still stick to a 3.5 or 4. I mean,
which to me is what you should pick. I'm
for
just
me,
curious.
I would say a 4 because I am a fan of Vinny Paz and I like his work and I liked that song. So I would say I give it a 4 because I think it's I think it's enough better than a typical. I mean, it wasn't exactly the same as every Vinny Paz. Like he stepped it up a little bit on some like wordplay and like a little bit different rhyme pattern. His cadence was a little different. He switched it, so I would
So a
say
4?
a 4. Yeah, I'd say a 4.
Alright, so I would also probably give it a 4, and reason being for me is the fact that he, like I said, a typical Vinny's a 3. I felt like he really kind of outdid himself in a sense where Vinny's been around for so long right now and been so consistent for so long that it's so easy for me and you to sit here and go, wow, that sounds like Vinny Paz.
Mm-hmm.
And so that in itself, just the fact that it was a good like he did really good. I like that song. Like I can bump that and throw that in my mix right now, bump it in my ride, and listen to it more than once. I'm gonna give it a 4 also. I think that's the biggest reason. 5 for Vinny to come with a 5, it would have to be like a Moving On or something, like one of his really good songs I like, or his End of Day. I don't know if it's End of Days, but he's got
If
so many.
happiness just a word.
Yeah,
type of
exactly.
deal,
That's a really
like,
good example. That
that's a
song's
wow.
so good that like that's a 5.
That,
And
yeah,
if you-
that's a wow for me.
If you
Even for a Vinny, I mean, that's a wow for a Vinny Paz for me. So that's like a given 5, you know?
exactly. So if you have a song like that from Vinny, then you're gonna get a 5. But other than that, then I mean, if you just got a good song, it's a 4. So we both give it a 4. So go check out the new Vinny Paz. I wish I could remember the name. You have to go back to
The
the beginning of the
name
video.
you,
Somebody
one
knows.
devil and 5 angels.
There you go. See, he's got a memory. I don't. But anyway, this is Drumatic. This is Drumatic Reviews. That's the homie.
It's your boy Diverse.
And we're out of here.
We're out.
See you next time. Peace.